Thank you very much, Rick. It's a pleasure to be here, and I think what we're trying to accomplish today is very fitting to be here in Sean's home. Thank you for opening your home for this event, this party.
Thank you.
Sean, National Committee Man for the RNC, and also at a CRA gathering. You know, Ronald Reagan called the CRA the conscience of the party, and we sure know that we could use an awful lot more Ronald Reagan right now than we've got. So I want to spend a couple minutes, my allotted time, to talk about taxes and sign an anti-tax pledge. And I think it's important as we think about electing people to office. We elect people who, I think Jane Barnett, the chair of the Republican Party of Los Angeles County, said it best a couple of weeks ago at the Lincoln Club, that we need candidates, the best candidates, come from the community, know the community, and serve the community. And when we talk about signing this tax pledge today, it really is very much not just words or writings that say we don't want to raise taxes, we oppose the increase of taxes, but I'm a candidate that has a history of fighting against taxes. And I only have a couple of minutes, so I'll just talk about a couple of things we've done very recently. If you go back to May, when the California Democratic legislature tried a $16 billion tax increase, our organization raised money and put our own ads on the radio against the propositions. Back in July, when Hermosa Beach tried to raise business taxes, we banded together and we said no new taxes, and we got rid of those taxes. And just a few weeks ago, when Redondo Beach tried a $1 million tax on one company, what did we do? Once again, we stood up, we said no new taxes, and we defeated that measure as well. So for me, these aren't just empty words. Promising not to raise taxes is what I believe in. It's what I do. It's what I have done. And I promise the American people it is what I will do. So if you're not familiar with the pledge, it's the Taxpayer Protection Pledge. It says, I, Pete Kesterson, pledge to the taxpayers of the 36th Congressional District of the State of California and to the American people that I will, 1, oppose any and all efforts to increase the marginal income tax rates for individuals and or businesses, and 2, oppose any net reduction or elimination of deductions and credits unless matched dollar by dollar by further reducing taxes. So I make that pledge and I sign here today, 12/6. And I'd like to invite newly elected council member, who's another anti-tax guy, Councilman Brian Campbell, to come up and be my witness, if you will. And while Brian is doing that, I'd like to close with just a couple more comments about what's going on in America. We look at Jane Harman and Obama and the Democrats in Congress are trying to create crises every day. We heard James talk about global warming, which was a fraud, so they called it global climate change, and continues to be a fraud. But the most pressing issue today, besides national security, is the economy. Thank you, Brian. Appreciate it very much.
My pleasure.
Thank you. The economy. It's about jobs. Unemployment, although it ticked down this week to 10%, is nothing to celebrate. In California, it's 12% and as much as 18% in some counties. We have to get the American people back to work. And we look back in the last 50 or so years from John F. Kennedy to today, what's been the main solution to getting the economy going and getting people back to work? It's been lowering taxes. Every time you do that, the economy grows and the revenue of the federal government grows at the same time. It's a win-win. And not for as long as I can remember, Republicans, independents have not stood up. We see this movement in America, people protesting and rallying on special days, on weekends here and there at the federal building, in the neighborhoods, in front of City Hall, here in California, and all over America, saying enough is enough. We can't afford this. We have to move this nation forward, and we continue to punish the people with increased debt and spending and all of these new regulations. It has to come to an end. And I'm here to say today, I hear you, America. I hear you, people of California. We must make this stop. When I'm your congressman, I will fight day in and day out to put people in the South Bay and America back to work, and get this engine going again, and make America that shining city on the hill once again. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful Christmas.